Gentlemen, the government of Somalia has added more to the tax levy. This time it's 5% on all goods and services. Now, there is no breakdown on what essential goods or non-essentials the tax levy, the 5% sales tax levy covers. It's just blanket 5% tax levy. You can buy perfume or bread, it's 5%. You can buy milk or electronics, it's 5%. You can buy an expensive suit or 1 kg of tomato, it's still 5%. What does this mean for people already struggling with high cost of living and inflation?
Before we talk about 5%, how it is, first you have to knock the door. It's legal or not legal?
All right, good question.
So it's not legal.
It's not legal.
Yeah, it's not legal.
Okay.
If the Minister of Finance want to increase 1 cent
Yes.
to the tax,
Yes.
it has to be approved by the Parliament,
Yes.
upper house and
Yes. On the lower house.
the lower house.
Yes.
That process didn't take place. So we consider it as illegal.
So forget about whether it's heavy on us or not. It's not even legal.
It's not legal.
Okay.
Second, you said 5%.
Yes.
How you decide economically 5%?
Okay.
It could have been 1%, it could have been 2%, it could have been 8%, 10%.
Yes.
If you know the statistics of the country,
Yes.
if you know the amount of money in circulation,
Yes.
if you know the pattern of tax that the people can pay,
Perfect.
then you can decide a number.
Yes.
Now, if it's 10%
Yes.
that you can get, and you decide 5%
Yes.
as a government, you are losing the 5%.
Okay.
If it is really what the people can pay, it's 1%,
Yes.
and you said 5%,
Yes.
the people cannot pay extra for. So first you have to know how much the people can pay.
So the government has just decided out of the blue, it's 5%.
Just their 5%.
It's not economically, the
Not
statistics don't
It
add
has to
up.
be based on the economic, the money in circulation,
Yes.
the capacity of the community, of the people,
Yeah.
how much they can pay.
Yes.
So to decide that number itself,
Yes.
economically it needs more process, many things to consider before you decide exactly that number. So it has to be heard, 5%.
Yes.
Nobody justified from where this 5%. It's someone's dream. Someone said might be 6. No, just make it 5. So make it 5.
Yes.
Cannot be. It's not acceptable.
Ali, the prof is saying, listen, even the 5% was arbitrary, but let's consider the 5% as it is. Is it not so much of a burden on the people already struggling with the high cost of living?
Really, as the professor mentioned, it is which base the minister
Yeah.
wants to set on that
Yeah.
level of 5% of tax.
Yeah.
As you mentioned in the earlier,
Yeah.
there's 5% for all,
Yeah.
whether you are buying perfume or buying a bread.
Yes.
So this is some kind of haphazard decision
Yes.
by the government.
Yeah.
What is also
Which is illegal according to the prof
which is
anyway.
illegal, and the parliament also today,
Yes.
and the committee of let me see here,
Yeah.
the committee of the parliament, the financial committee of the parliament,
Yes.
they had issued a warning concern about the unlawful methods, the
Yes.
tax collection.
Yes.
What is incredible here, or more ridiculous,
Yes.
is transforming banks to a tax collectors.
Correct.
So how the banks are to be taxed,
Yes.
that's normal.
Okay.
But to make them tax collectors for the
Yes.
government
Yes.
is also something questionable, and it's not suitable, I think, for this.
And I think where this comes from is the 5% levy is on mobile wallet, digital transaction, all kinds of digital transaction,
Yes.
merchants, points of sale, and mobile money and mobile wallets. Now the government doesn't have the infrastructure to collect these taxes,
Yes.
and now they're asking the banks to collect the taxes on their behalf. Prof,
Even if
is-
we say,
yes.
let me interrupt here.
Go ahead.
Even if we say, let us banks collect the tax,
Yeah.
we know the percent of population who are banked in Somalia.
Yes.
They are between 7 to 11, according to some statistics.
Yeah.
So there is a huge percent which is not unbanked, which are not unbanked, which are unbanked.
Yes.
So how you tax only those who have merchant accounts?
Yes.
At the same time, there is millions of transactions going on between the Somalis in the business, and they are not unbanked. They are not banked. So this is also another question.
Yeah.